Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So today we're gonna cover the last trade of the trade week. So the trade week started April 2nd and it's ending today, which is or it ended today, which is April 8th. So this is the last day of the week, and we can see exactly what they made in premium, and then we can kind of guesstimate what they're gonna pay. I believe it's going to be next week's. Let's look at that pay calendar. So yeah, so they're going to be paying, or they're going to declare it on the 15th. So, um, also, they did declare dividends early. That's just their style. So actual declaration date is tomorrow. Tomorrow the 9th is the actual declaration date. The 10th is the ex-dividend date. And then we will get paid out on Friday, which is 12th. And I'll be going over what they declared toward the end of the video. So if you want to know what they declared, just stick around for that. Alright, so let's go over the trade real quick. So let's take a look at our long calls first. So long calls here, whoops, wrong one. So there's a long call, so no change here. Actually there is one change, but it wasn't to the long calls. The main change that happened was they did get a pretty big influx of shares, which is, I mean, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It means they got more money to trade with, but the bad thing is that um, it's gonna drop the dividend per share amount. So give and take there. So that's why you can see here. Looks like on Friday, yeah, they were able to add one more contract. That's probably because of influx, and that actually showed up on their website today. So they updated that for that extra inflows there. So yeah, no change here. Still five five contracts and then 50 contracts of the XND. If we go to XDTE, there is no change. So still 11 contracts here and still 105,000 outstanding shares. I should probably fill that out here. Outstanding shares. All right. So yeah, so let's get into the trades. So if we go here, I already did fill in the open price and the close price. So we have XND 50 contracts at 13 cents. They collected $650 in premium. The market opened at 181.30. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal, and it closed at 181. So let's see if we won or if we lost today. And we won. So 182 was our strike, which means it closed below our strike. So that means we collected a full, we collected a full $650. Good job, RoundHill. All right, so let's look at the NDX trade over here. 5 contracts this time instead of the 4, because of the influx of cash. So average price that they got it at was $15.49. That's actually not bad. They collected 7,745. It opened at 181.30 and 40 cents. Whoops, so I'm gonna have to cancel that. Sorry, did the wrong one. So let's go back. Whoops, my bad. Review too early. All right, so let's go. Let's do that again. So let's go review. Actually, that might mess up. Nope, it did not. Awesome. All right. So they had a strike of 182.10. It looks like it's a win. The NDX closed below their strike at 181. So that's another win. So they got to collect a full $7,745. All right, so let's look at their win percentage here. So right now they are winning their trades about 74.38%, which is actually not a bad win rate. Where it gets bad is that their losses are pretty massive. So yeah, not good there. Let's see here. Actually need to update this one to reflect the new outstanding shares. Alright, so outstanding shares at 220,000. Whoops. So right now with their dividends collected, they collected $51,805. Not really gonna worry about the running profit loss just because we know that they don't really care about this. And they haven't really given me a clear answer of how they're gonna handle their losses. If they're like other funds, I think they might just net that against what they made, maybe, if I'm remembering that correctly. But they are gonna pay out the premium only. So so for the week of, was that 15th? So when they declare on the 16th, we should be expecting 24 cents per share. So that's not bad. They paid, the first two dividends were 36 cents and 33 cents. So that's not bad. They did collect a pretty decent amount. All right, so let's go and look at XDTE. So XDTE is a little more simple. They only had one trade here. SPX 11 contracts for $3.64. They collected $4,000 and $4,004. SPX opened at 52.11 and 37 cents. Let's go ahead and reveal what they had their strike at. So they chose a 52.25. All right, so that closed a little bit above their, or that their strike was a little bit above their close, which means they won. And they got to collect a full $4,004. Awesome. All right, so they still had outstanding shares of 105,000. They collected $24,530, which means we are looking at a 23-cent dividend for next week's declaration. So not bad. I'm actually happy for that one. I think that's higher than our last two. The first one was, I believe it was 20 cents, and the second one was 12 cents. So seeing a 23-cent dividend would be really nice. All right, so let's go and see what they actually declared here. So for whatever reason, when I search their website in Chrome, it doesn't load up their whatever they declared as their distribution. But if I open up in Edge, and then it shows it. So that's a little weird. So if you guys are having issues seeing the distributions, try a different browser or maybe clear your cache or something. But this is how I found to see their declaration, or what they declared. All right, so if we scroll down here, there it is. So this one is this is QDTE. So they declared 9 cents per share, which is a lot less than their previous two. So that was pretty disappointing. I think I mean, the numbers came out to be accurate based on their premium collected and the outstanding shares. It was showing 9 cents, but I estimated it to be about 15 because I just didn't think they were going to drop their dividend that much. But they did say whatever they collected, that is what they plan to distribute. So if it fluctuates, it fluctuates. So so for now on, I'm just going to go purely based on what they collect. I'm not going to try to like make my own guesses above or below it. I'm just going to go strictly based off of the numbers. And let's go and take a look at XDTE. So XDTE, we scroll down here, they paid out, oh my god, they paid out 2 cents. That's nothing. That's sad. Yeah, that's like can you even really call this a high yield fund at this point if it only paid 2 cents? I mean, if I want 2 cents, I'm pretty sure I could just go with SCHG, something that's a lot more safer, and I could get 2 cents if I wanted to. So so yeah, this was a pretty big disappointment here. So if we go into the spreadsheet here, I did take out all the other columns. Wasn't really sure if those were actually relevant. So yeah, so I deleted them. If I do think they were relevant, I can add them back in. But if we look here, so what they've told me is that their dividends are lagging behind 1 month. So I went ahead and added the declaration and pay dates. So you can see the March or the first dividend declared on the 25th, paid out on the 28th, and that was they paid out 36 cents. So they made 42, they paid out 36. All right, and then if we go to the second week that they paid, they declared on the 2nd and paid on the 5th. They collected 44,813. So my numbers came out to be 32 cents per share, and they paid 33. So that was pretty dang close. And then last week, the March 25th to the 1st, declared on the 9th, paid out on the 12th, which is going to be on this Friday, is the 12th. So this is what we'll be getting. So the numbers were pretty accurate. They were pretty much spot on. So 180,000 outstanding shares. They only collected 16,969. So that comes out to be 9 cents per share. And that's exactly what they declared. So if we base our dividend based on exactly what the numbers were showing us. So for next week, for the trade dates of 2 to 8, so that's last week's trades plus today. They will declare next week, and we'll get paid out on the 19th. 220,000 outstanding shares, so it did bump up by 40,000. We collected 51,805, so we should be looking at a 24-cent dividend next week. That's what they should declare. If they actually declare it, then that'd be great. It would be spot on, but as we can see here, they declare kind of whatever they want. So 42 cents here, they declared 32 cents here, 33 cents here. This one was spot on, so we'll see if they are spot on with this one also. Alright, so that's what we have to look forward to. If we go to XDTE, the first week they paid out 13 cents, or the numbers came out to be 13 cents. They actually paid out 20 cents. Alright, the second week here, trade dates of 18th to the 22nd, declaration of this April 2nd, and pay date of April 5th. The numbers came out to be 12 cents per share, and that is exactly what they declared. Alright, so now if we look at March 25th to the April 1st, they declare, or they will declare, actually they just declared, but the official declare date's tomorrow, and we'll get paid this out on Friday, 105,000 shares. So I think this is where it kind of messed up, is we just had a massive influx of funds. So I believe that's what drove this down so much. Like, let's see, if we were to look at what it would have been if we still had 35,000 shares, we would be getting 6. So I mean, that's still not great, but yeah, we did have that massive influx, like 4 times, 3 times, 4 times its outstanding shares here. And they really didn't collect that much. They only collected 2,011, so that's like nothing. So I'll fill this one out. 0.02. Did I fill out the last one? Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. So 2 cents, and that's exactly what the numbers came out to be. And this week could be looking at there's probably a rounding issue here, but on this on over here, oh, actually it's 23 cents. Okay, never mind. My bad. Let's go back. So we could be looking at 23 cents next week for their distribution, which would be pretty good. It'd be their highest distribution yet. So trade dates 2 to the 8th, April 2 to 8th, declaration of the 15th, and a payday of the 19th. Right now, I mean, it can fluctuate. I think. Yeah, right? Can I still fluctuate? Yeah, it can still fluctuate. Outstanding shares. This one's done. This one cannot fluctuate anymore. But next week's, the outstanding shares is really our biggest risk. Is if more people flood in, then this could drive down our distribution. So the money is already locked in, but outstanding shares are not locked in until the 15th, the declaration. So we will monitor to see if this will remain the same or if it'll drop because more people jumped in. So, but this is what I'm expecting them to pay out if all stays the same. So 23 cents, which is pretty good. It's the highest distribution. So that's what we're looking at right now. All right, and then why did this jump out over here? All right. So yeah, that's it. If you guys like the video, please hit the like and subscribe down below. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not even a finance person. So this is just for fun and entertainment only. Alright, and that's it. That's all I had for you guys, and I'm out.